In today's video, we're diving into a surprising truth. Saving money might actually be making you poorer. You might be wondering, how can that be? Isn't saving supposed to help us? Well, we'll explore how focusing too much on saving can lead to missed opportunities and financial stagnation. Understanding this concept is crucial because it can change the way you think about your money. By the end of this video, you'll learn practical strategies to not only save, but also grow your wealth effectively. We'll uncover key insights that can transform your financial habits, making sure your savings work for you instead of against you. Have you ever felt stuck in your savings journey, or questioned if your efforts are truly paying off? Stick around as we reveal the answers to these questions and more, helping you navigate your financial future with confidence. Saving money has long been perceived as the cornerstone of financial success. Many of us were raised with the mantra that saving diligently will lead to a secure future. However, this belief can often lead to stagnation rather than growth. Picture a farmer who meticulously collects rainwater in buckets but forgets to plant seeds. With a full bucket, the farmer feels accomplished. Yet without planting those seeds, there will be no harvest to reap. This analogy illustrates a pivotal point. While saving is important, it is not the end goal. Imagine James, a recent college graduate who diligently saves every month from his entry-level job. He believes that by saving a portion of his paycheck, he is setting himself up for a secure future. But as time goes on, he realizes that his savings are sitting in a low-interest bank account, earning minimal returns. Meanwhile, his peers are investing in themselves, taking courses, starting small businesses, or investing in stocks. James's savings might look impressive, but without the action of investing, he is missing out on the potential for growth. The concept of opportunity cost plays a crucial role here. When you save, you're not just putting money away. You're also potentially sacrificing opportunities that could lead to greater returns. For instance, if James saves $1,000 instead of investing it in an online course that could boost his career skills, he might miss out on a promotion that could earn him a significant salary increase. The cost of that decision isn't just the $1,000, it's the future earnings and opportunities that he may never fully realize. This leads to the transformative power of investing. Investing isn't reserved for the wealthy. It's a tool that can be utilized by anyone willing to take the leap. Think of it as planting a garden. You take your hard-earned money, those seeds, and with time, care, and the right conditions, they can grow into a bountiful harvest. Investing may initially seem daunting. However, with the right knowledge and resources, anyone can embark on this journey. Now consider Sarah, who decided to take a different approach. Instead of merely saving, she researched investment options. She discovered stocks, real estate, and mutual funds. Sarah carefully assessed her risk tolerance and goals. Although she initially considered investing in a high-risk tech startup, she realized that her preference leaned towards stability. Instead, she opted for mutual funds, which offered a balanced approach. Over the years, her investments flourished, and she was able to purchase her first home, a dream she once thought was out of reach. Yet, while investing is essential, it is equally important to have a safety net. Saving is still a crucial element of financial health. Establishing an emergency fund, ideally 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, gives you a cushion to fall back on during unexpected events. This fund can alleviate the stress of financial uncertainty, allowing you to take calculated risks with your investments. James eventually realized this and set aside money for an emergency fund, giving him the confidence to invest without the fear of what-ifs. Knowledge is another vital piece of this puzzle. Understanding personal finance is essential for navigating the financial landscape. Just like learning to ride a bike, mastering financial concepts takes practice and education. Books, podcasts, and courses can provide valuable insights that empower you to make informed decisions. As James began reading finance books and listening to podcasts, he felt more confident in his abilities to manage and grow his money. So where do you start? Begin by assessing your current financial situation. Create a budget to track your income and expenses. This exercise can illuminate where your money is going and help you identify areas for improvement. Next, prioritize your financial goals. What are your dreams? Whether it's buying a car, traveling the world, or starting a business, defining these aspirations is crucial. James, inspired by his newfound knowledge, decided to create a travel fund that grows over time through investments. Lastly, let's shift our mindset from simply saving to actively growing our wealth. Instead of viewing savings as the ultimate goal, see it as a stepping stone toward greater financial freedom. This perspective change can be transformative. By understanding that saving is a means to an end investing in your future, you can harness the power of your savings to work for you. In summary, while saving is undoubtedly necessary, it should not be the only focus. Embracing the concepts of opportunity cost and investing, along with building a safety net and continually educating yourself, can lead to a more prosperous financial future. Remember, your savings should not sit idle. They should be your tools for growth. As you embark on this journey, ask yourself, what will you do differently today to start planting the seeds for your financial harvest? When we think about saving money, we often envision a secure future filled with comfort and peace of mind. However, the reality is a bit more complex. Saving alone can sometimes act as a barrier to financial growth, leaving us stuck in a cycle that limits our potential. Imagine a young entrepreneur who dreams of starting a business. She diligently saves every penny, putting her money away in a low-interest savings account, only to find that her savings are not enough to kickstart her dreams. This scenario illustrates the hidden opportunity cost of saving. While she thinks she's being responsible, she's missing out on the chance to invest in her future. Opportunity cost is a concept that many might overlook. It refers to the potential benefits you forego when you choose one option over another. In the case of our entrepreneur, the $1,000 she saved could have been used to enroll in a business course, purchase equipment, or even invest in a startup that aligns with her passions. Every dollar saved in a low-interest account is a dollar that could be working harder for her elsewhere. This is where the real story begins, understanding the cost of inaction. Consider another example. A couple saving for a home. They put away a fixed amount each month, proud of their diligence, but in doing so, they miss the opportunity to invest that same money in a diversified portfolio. If they had invested their savings instead of letting it sit idle, they could have potentially seen their wealth grow at a significantly higher rate. Studies show that historically the stock market has returned an average of about 7% annually, while standard savings accounts offer less than 1%. The stark contrast between these two paths highlights the importance of making informed financial decisions. As we delve deeper into this topic, let's weave in the journey of another individual, a man named Tom. Tom always believed that saving was the key to financial success. He was an expert at budgeting, but as the years went by, he noticed his friends making investments that seemed to be paying off. Tom felt a pang of jealousy as he watched them travel and buy homes while he remained stuck in a cycle of saving. One day, after a friend invited him to a financial workshop, Tom learned about the power of opportunity costs. He realized that while he was saving diligently, he was missing out on experiences and investments that could enhance his life. This realization was a turning point for Tom. He began to see his savings as a tool rather than a goal. He assessed what he could afford to invest and took calculated risks. Instead of hoarding cash, he started a small investment in a mutual fund. The returns weren't immediate, but over time, Tom's initial investments began to grow. This journey transformed not only his financial situation, but also his mindset. He learned that the true value of money lies in its ability to create opportunities, not just to be saved. Now you may wonder, how can you assess the opportunity costs in your own financial decisions? Start by taking a close look at your savings. Ask yourself what you could be doing with that money instead. Are there courses or investments that could enhance your skills or financial position? Could you be investing in stocks, bonds, or real estate that might yield higher returns in the long run? By answering these questions, you can begin to shift your perspective from merely saving to actively growing your wealth. It's important to highlight that this doesn't mean abandoning savings altogether. A solid financial strategy involves balancing saving with investing. Establishing an emergency fund, typically 3 to 6 months of living expenses, provides a cushion for unexpected events while allowing you to take on investment opportunities. This balance ensures that you're prepared for life's uncertainties while also making your money work for you. As you navigate your financial journey, keep in mind the story of our characters, the entrepreneur, the couple, and Tom. Each faced the challenge of opportunity cost, but chose to view their circumstances as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. By understanding the hidden price of saving and taking actionable steps towards investing, they transformed their financial futures. Ultimately, the message is clear. While saving is a vital component of financial health, it shouldn't be the sole focus. Embracing the concept of opportunity cost empowers you to make informed decisions that can lead to a more prosperous future. So as you reflect on your financial habits, consider how you can shift your mindset from simply saving to actively investing. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Investing is often portrayed as a mysterious realm reserved for the wealthy or the financially savvy, but in reality it is a powerful tool available to everyone. Let's imagine a scenario. Sarah, a young professional, always diligently saved her money. She thought that by simply putting money into her savings account, she was making the right choice. However, over the years, she realized that her savings were not growing significantly. Inflation was slowly eroding her purchasing power, and she felt stuck. This is where the story of investment begins a journey that can transform your financial future. Investing is akin to planting a garden. When you plant seeds, you don't expect them to grow overnight. You nurture them, provide the right conditions, and wait for the fruits of your labor. Similarly, when you invest your money, you're essentially planting seeds for future growth. With time, the right strategies, and a little patience, those seeds can blossom into a bountiful harvest. This analogy highlights an essential truth. Investing requires a mindset shift. Instead of viewing money as something to hoard, we should see it as a resource to cultivate. Now, you might wonder, how do I even start investing? The first step is to educate yourself about the various investment options available. The world of investing is vast, encompassing stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, and more. Each type of investment has its own risk and return profile, and understanding these can help you make informed decisions. For example, stocks are often seen as higher risk but can yield higher returns over the long term, while bonds are generally considered safer but offer lower returns. Consider the story of John, who wanted to invest but felt overwhelmed by the choices. After doing some research, he decided to start with a diversified portfolio of index funds. This choice allowed him to invest in a broad range of companies, reducing the risk associated with individual stocks. Over time, he watched his investments grow, giving him the confidence to explore other opportunities. John's journey illustrates that starting with something manageable can lead to greater understanding and success. It's also important to align your investment choices with your personal goals and risk tolerance. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve through your investments? Is it long-term growth for retirement, saving for a home, or funding a child's education? Understanding your goals will guide your investment strategy. For instance, if your goal is to buy a house in the next few years, you might choose to invest in a more stable, lower-risk option, like a bond fund. On the other hand, if you're investing for retirement several decades away, you might be more inclined to invest in stocks, which can offer greater growth potential over time. Another crucial aspect of investing is recognizing the power of compounding. When you invest, you earn returns not just on your initial investment, but also on the gains that accumulate over time. This is where the magic happens. Let's return to Sarah's story. If she had chosen to invest her savings instead of just saving them, her money would have been working for her, compounding year after year. The earlier you start investing, the more you can benefit from compounding. It's a simple yet powerful concept. Money makes money, and the longer it stays invested, the more it grows. As you embark on your investment journey, building a financial safety net remains essential. This is not just about saving, it's about striking a balance. Establishing an emergency fund, typically 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses, gives you the security to take calculated risks with your investments. Think of this fund as your safety net. It allows you to invest without the constant worry of financial instability. Let's not overlook the importance of financial education. Just as you wouldn't jump into a pool without learning how to swim, you shouldn't dive into investing without understanding the basics. There are countless resources available, books, podcasts, online courses that can provide you with valuable insights. For instance, reading about successful investors can inspire you and offer practical strategies to implement in your own life. Now that you have a clearer picture of investing, it's time to take action. Begin by assessing your current financial situation and setting clear investment goals. This will help you create a roadmap for your investment journey. Whether it's through a simple app that allows you to invest small amounts regularly or opening a brokerage account, the important thing is to start. Even small contributions can lead to significant growth over time. As we conclude this exploration of investing, remember that it's not merely about saving money. It's about making your money work for you. Shifting your mindset from saving to investing can open up a world of opportunities. Instead of feeling stagnant with your savings, you can embrace the potential for growth and financial freedom. Just like Sarah and John, you have the power to transform your financial future. Are you ready to plant those seeds and watch your wealth grow? Finding the right investment is akin to discovering the perfect recipe for a delicious meal. Just as a chef must select the right ingredients to create a masterpiece, you must choose the right investment opportunities to grow your wealth. There's a world full of options out there, from stocks and bonds to real estate and mutual funds. Each option has its unique flavor and potential impact on your financial future. But how do you ensure you're picking the right ones for your goals and risk tolerance? Imagine a young professional named Sarah. She had been diligently saving for years, yet her money seemed to stagnate in a low-interest savings account. One day, while scrolling through social media, she came across a post about investing in stocks. Intrigued yet apprehensive, she thought about her options. What if I lose everything? She wondered. This fear kept her from taking the plunge. But as she learned more about investing, she realized that understanding her risk tolerance was crucial. Risk tolerance refers to how much risk you are willing to take when investing. It's a personal measure that varies from person to person. Some might be thrill seekers, ready to invest in volatile stocks that could yield high returns, while others prefer the steadiness of bonds or mutual funds. To find her comfort level, Sarah took time to assess her financial situation, her investment goals, and how she would feel if her investments fluctuated in value. This self-reflection is vital for anyone looking to invest. As Sarah explored her options, she discovered the concept of diversification. This strategy involves spreading your investments across various asset classes to reduce risk. It's like planting a garden with different types of plants. If one plant doesn't thrive, the others can still flourish. Sarah decided to invest in a mix of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, balancing her portfolio to align with her goals. This approach not only minimized her risk, but also positioned her for potential growth. But where do you begin? Many people are intimidated by the thought of investing, feeling overwhelmed by the jargon and complexity of the financial world. Yet, starting small can be incredibly empowering. Sarah began by investing in a low-cost index fund, which tracks a market index and provides broad market exposure. This choice allowed her to dip her toes into the investing pool without the pressure of picking individual stocks. As Sarah's confidence grew, she began to explore other investment options. She learned about real estate and its potential for passive income. What if I could own a rental property? She thought. The idea excited her, but she still had questions. Could she afford it? What if the property didn't rent out? To address her concerns, she researched the local real estate market, attended workshops, and connected with investors who shared their success stories. Sarah's journey illustrates that taking the time to educate oneself and seek advice can transform uncertainty into confidence. Throughout her investment journey, Sarah encountered setbacks. At one point, she invested in a tech startup that promised significant returns, but ultimately failed. This was a painful experience, but instead of giving up, she viewed it as a learning opportunity. What did I miss? How can I do better next time? She asked herself. By analyzing her mistakes, she gained valuable insights that informed her future decisions. As Sarah continued to invest, she embraced the idea that investing is not merely about making money. It's about creating opportunities for herself and her future. She envisioned her investments as seeds planted in her financial garden, each with the potential to grow and provide for her dreams. Whether it was saving for a new home or funding her travels, she recognized that each investment was a step toward her goals. The transformation in Sarah's mindset was powerful. Initially focused on saving to avoid risk, she shifted her perspective to see investing as a means of growth. Instead of merely preserving her money, she learned to make her savings work for her. This shift in mindset is crucial for anyone looking to enhance their financial future. When you view investments as opportunities rather than risks, you become more inclined to explore and take action. In conclusion, finding the right investment requires self-reflection, education, and a willingness to embrace both opportunities and challenges. By understanding your risk tolerance, diversifying your investments, and continuously learning from your experiences, you can cultivate a robust financial portfolio. Remember, investing is not just about the money you put in. It's about the potential for growth and the fulfillment of your dreams. As you embark on your investment journey, think of it as planting a garden. Nurture your investments, learn from the seasons, and watch your financial future blossom. What will your garden look like? The choice is yours to make. Building a financial safety net is a crucial step on the path to financial security and success. Establishing an emergency fund can feel overwhelming, but it's a foundational element that provides peace of mind and the ability to take calculated risks elsewhere. Consider this. When a storm hits, having a sturdy roof over your head allows you to weather the tempest with confidence. In the same way, an emergency fund acts as your financial roof, giving you shelter from unexpected expenses. Imagine a young professional named Sarah. She had been diligently saving for a vacation, dreaming of sandy beaches and vibrant sunsets. However, life threw her a curveball when her car unexpectedly broke down. The repair costs were hefty, and she felt the pressure to dip into her vacation savings. This was a classic example of the importance of having a financial safety net. If Sarah had established an emergency fund that covered 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, she would have been able to handle the car repairs without compromising her travel dreams. Instead of feeling trapped, she could have easily managed the unexpected expense while still pursuing her goals. So how do you go about building your own safety net? Start small. It's not necessary to have a fully funded emergency fund overnight. Begin by setting aside a little bit each month. You might consider automating this process by setting up a direct deposit into a separate savings account specifically designated for emergencies. This way, you treat your savings like a bill, something that needs to be paid. As you contribute to this fund, visualize what that financial cushion will feel like. Picture yourself facing an unexpected medical expense or a sudden job loss. Now imagine the relief of knowing you have the funds to cover those costs. without derailing your financial plans. This mental image can serve as a powerful motivator to keep you committed to building your safety net. One common question is, how much should I save? While the typical guideline suggests 3 to 6 months of living expenses, this can vary based on your personal circumstances. If you're single and have a stable job, you might feel comfortable with 3 months. However, if you have dependents or work in a volatile industry, you might want to aim for a larger cushion. Assess your situation realistically and set a goal that provides you with confidence. Another point to consider is where to keep this emergency fund. It's essential to keep it in a separate, easily accessible account, like a high-yield savings account. This allows your money to earn some interest while still being readily available when you need it. Avoid keeping your emergency fund in a checking account where it might be too tempting to dip into for non-emergencies. To illustrate the power of this safety net, let's return to Sarah. After realizing the importance of having an emergency fund, she set a new goal. She committed to saving a specific amount each month until she reached a comfortable level. Over time, she felt her confidence growing. When another unexpected expense arose, a medical bill, she faced it head-on, knowing she had the funds to cover it. Instead of feeling stressed, she felt empowered. Sarah's journey transformed from one of anxiety to one of security and freedom. Now, you might wonder about the balance between saving and investing. It's a valid concern. While saving is essential for your safety net, it's equally important to invest your money wisely to ensure it grows over time. Saving should not be the end goal. It should serve as a stepping stone that allows you to take calculated risks in other areas of your financial life. With a well-established emergency fund, you can explore investments without the constant fear of what happens if an unexpected expense arises. The emotional impact of having a financial safety net is profound. It allows you to approach life's uncertainties with confidence, knowing you have a plan in place. You can focus on your aspirations, whether that's starting a business, traveling, or simply enjoying life without the constant worry of financial instability. As you embark on this journey, remember that building your financial safety net is not just about numbers. It's about creating a sense of security and freedom. Each deposit you make is a step toward a more stable and empowered future. You're not just saving money, you're investing in your peace of mind. In conclusion, building a financial safety net is an essential part of achieving overall financial health. It provides the foundation for your future goals and dreams. By taking proactive steps today, you can create a financial buffer that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. So as you reflect on your financial journey, consider where you stand in terms of your emergency fund. Are you ready to take that next step and build the safety net that will support your dreams? Remember, it's not just about saving. It's about cultivating a future where you can thrive. In the journey toward financial empowerment, understanding personal finance is not just beneficial, it's essential. Imagine setting off on a road trip without a map or GPS. You might have a destination in mind, but without direction you could easily end up lost or going in circles. Financial education serves as your roadmap, guiding you through the complexities of managing money, investing, and achieving your goals. Many people enter adulthood with limited knowledge about finances, often relying on what they've learned from family or friends. This can lead to a cycle of confusion and missed opportunities. For instance, consider Sarah, a recent college graduate. She received a degree in marketing, but felt overwhelmed when it came to managing her student loans and budgeting for her first job. Sarah wanted to save for a car, but without understanding how to allocate her income effectively, she found herself living paycheck to paycheck. Her story is not unique. Countless individuals face similar challenges. The first step in gaining financial literacy is to seek out reliable resources. Books, podcasts, and online courses can provide invaluable insights into topics like budgeting, investing, and retirement planning. For example, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey offers practical steps to take control of your finances, while podcasts like The Bigger Pockets Money Show dive deep into real-life financial journeys and investment strategies. These resources not only educate but also inspire action. But where do you begin? Start by identifying your current financial situation. Take a good look at your income, expenses, debts, and savings. This assessment is like checking your fuel gauge before a trip. Knowing how much you have will help you plan your journey. Once you have a clear picture, create a budget. This will help you allocate your money more effectively and prioritize financial goals. Now, let's talk about the role of budgeting in your financial education. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It allows you to allocate funds for necessities, savings, and discretionary spending. This is where Emily's story comes into play. She was determined to save for a vacation, but struggled to find the money. After creating a budget, she discovered that small changes could lead to significant savings. By cutting back on eating out and canceling unused subscriptions, she was able to save a substantial amount for her dream trip. As you continue your journey, remember the importance of accountability. Share your financial goals with a trusted friend or family member. This can create a support system that encourages you to stay on track. For instance, when Michael decided to pay off his credit card debt, he enlisted his best friend to check in on his progress. Their regular discussions about finances not only motivated Michael, but also allowed him to learn from his friend's experiences. Now, let's address a common concern: the fear of making financial mistakes. Many people hesitate to invest or make significant financial decisions because they fear they'll fail. However, remember that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Just like learning to ride a bike, you may fall a few times before you find your balance. The key is to view these setbacks as opportunities for growth. For example, when Lisa invested in her first stock, she chose a company she believed in but didn't do enough research. The stock plummeted and she lost money. Instead of giving up, Lisa took this experience as a lesson. She began to educate herself about market trends, financial statements, and investment strategies. Over time, she became a savvy investor, turning her initial loss into a wealth-building opportunity. It's also essential to stay informed about financial trends and changes in the market. Subscribe to financial news outlets, follow experts on social media, and join online forums where you can discuss ideas and learn from others. This ongoing education will empower you to make informed decisions and adapt to new financial landscapes. As you embark on your financial education journey, remember that it's not just about accumulating knowledge. It's about taking action. Apply what you learn, experiment with budgeting techniques, and explore investment opportunities. Each step you take is a step towards financial independence. Finally, let's circle back to the emotional aspect of financial education. The more you learn, the more confident you will become in your decisions. This newfound confidence can transform your financial future. Picture yourself no longer worrying about money, but instead feeling empowered to make choices that align with your values and dreams. In conclusion, financial education is the key to unlocking your potential. By seeking knowledge, creating a budget, holding yourself accountable, and embracing mistakes as learning opportunities, you can take charge of your financial journey. Just like Sarah, Emily, and Michael, you too can transform your relationship with money. So as you reflect on your own financial situation, remember, education is your roadmap, and every step you take brings you closer to your financial goals. When embarking on your financial journey, the first and foremost step is to assess your current financial situation. This is akin to a traveler checking their map before setting off on an adventure. Knowing where you stand financially provides a clear starting point for all your future decisions. Begin by gathering all your financial statements, bank accounts, credit cards, loans, and investments. This comprehensive view enables you to see not only how much money you have, but also where it is going. Are you spending more than you earn? Are there unnecessary subscriptions draining your resources? These insights are crucial as they lay the groundwork for your next steps. Once you have a clear picture of your financial landscape, it's essential to create a budget. Think of a budget as your financial GPS. It guides your spending, helping you navigate through the complexities of daily expenses while keeping you on track towards your goals. A simple budgeting method is the 50-30-20th rule, where 50% of your income goes to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. However, you can tailor this to fit your lifestyle. The key is to track your income and expenses meticulously, adjusting as necessary to stay aligned with your financial objectives. Now, let's talk about prioritizing your goals. You may have dreams of buying a home, starting a business, or traveling the world. But how do you transform these dreams into actionable goals? Start by writing them down. This tangible representation of your aspirations acts like a lighthouse, guiding you through the fog of financial uncertainty. For instance, consider someone who wanted to save for a dream vacation. Initially, they thought about saving a set amount each month. However, when they discovered they could invest in a travel fund with the potential for growth, their perspective shifted. Instead of waiting years to afford their trip, they realized investing could make that dream a reality sooner than they thought. As you prioritize your goals, also take time to categorize them into short-term and long-term objectives. Short-term goals might include building an emergency fund or saving for a new laptop, while long-term goals could involve retirement savings or funding your children's education. This categorization helps you allocate your resources effectively. You might find that investing in a high-yield savings account for short-term needs, while contributing to a diversified investment portfolio for long-term growth, works well for you. The overarching question here is, how do you take these goals and make them work for your financial future? This is where the concept of a financial action plan comes in. A financial action plan is like a blueprint for your dreams. It outlines the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. For example, if your goal is to save for a home, your action plan might include saving a specific percentage of your income each month, researching mortgage rates, and improving your credit score. This structured approach allows you to monitor your progress regularly, making adjustments as needed to stay on course. Now, let's bring this to life with a story. Meet Sarah, a young professional who always dreamed of traveling the world. She had a stable job, but felt stuck in a cycle of saving without much progress. One day, she stumbled upon the concept of investing and realized that her savings could indeed work harder for her. Sarah started researching various investment options, including stocks and mutual funds. Although she was initially hesitant due to her lack of experience, she decided to take a course on investing. The knowledge she gained transformed her mindset. Instead of viewing saving as a stagnant pool of money, she began to see it as a seed that could grow into a fruitful tree over time. With her newfound knowledge, Sarah created a detailed budget, prioritized her goals, and set up an investment account. She started small, investing a portion of her income each month. Over time, she watched her investments grow. This growth meant that she could book her dream trip to Europe sooner than she ever anticipated. Sarah's story illustrates the profound impact that taking action can have on achieving financial goals. Ultimately, the journey from saving to growing is all about shifting your mindset. Rather than seeing savings as an end goal, recognize it as a stepping stone to create wealth. This is a transformation that can redefine your financial reality. When you change your perspective from "I'm just saving" to "I'm investing in my future," you empower yourself to make decisions that enhance your financial health. As you embark on this exciting journey, remember that taking action is crucial. Assess your financial situation, create a budget, prioritize your goals, and develop a financial action plan. This roadmap will not only guide you towards achieving your dreams, but also help you cultivate a mindset focused on growth and investment. Embrace the challenge and watch as you transform your financial future. Many people hold the belief that saving money is the ultimate goal in their financial journey, but this perspective can often lead to stagnation. Imagine a gardener who diligently waters their plants, but never considers the soil quality or the types of seeds they are planting. While they may see some growth, it's limited and uninspired. Similarly, focusing solely on saving can keep you from realizing your full financial potential. It's essential to shift your mindset from merely saving to actively growing your wealth. When you think about savings, it's easy to fall into the trap of viewing it as an endpoint. However, real financial success comes from understanding that savings are merely a tool, like a seed waiting to be planted in fertile soil. This shift in perspective empowers you to not just accumulate money, but to make that money work for you. For instance, consider the story of Sarah, a young professional who saved diligently for years. She had a substantial amount in her savings account, but she felt stuck. Her money was sitting idle, earning minimal interest, while her peers were investing in stocks and real estate, watching their wealth grow exponentially. When Sarah learned about the power of investing, she began to see her savings as a stepping stone rather than a final destination. This realization transformed her financial outlook. One of the most significant aspects of this shift is understanding that savings should fuel opportunities. Instead of thinking, I'm just saving. You can ask yourself, how can I use this savings to create more wealth? This change in mindset opens up a world of possibilities. For example, someone might save up for a vacation, but what if they redirected that money into a travel fund that also generates returns? By investing in a diversified portfolio, they could create a scenario where their vacation pays for itself, thanks to the growth of their investments. But how do you make this transition? It starts with recognizing the potential of your savings. You might wonder, how much should I save before I start investing? A good rule of thumb is to have an emergency fund in place, typically 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Once you've established that safety net, you can confidently begin to explore investment opportunities. By ensuring you have that cushion, you can take calculated risks with your investments without fear of financial ruin. As you embark on this journey, consider the emotional aspect of investing. Many are hesitant to invest due to fear of loss, fear of the unknown. Think of it this way: every successful investor started out as a novice. They faced the same fears and uncertainties. The difference, they chose to act despite their fears. They learned, adapted, and grew. This resilience is key to transforming your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. The importance of financial education cannot be overstated in this transformation. Equip yourself with knowledge through books, podcasts, and online courses. Just as an athlete trains to improve their performance, you must train your financial acumen. This journey towards financial literacy will empower you to make informed decisions about your investments. You may ask, what if I don't know where to start? Begin small. Research different investment vehicles such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Understand the risks and rewards associated with each. As you grow more confident, you can diversify your investments, allowing your money to work harder for you. Now, let's explore the contrast between saving and investing. Saving often feels safe, it's tangible, and gives a sense of security. However, it can also be limiting. Investing, on the other hand, may seem daunting at first, but opens the door to growth and opportunity. Picture this: two individuals, one who saves $10,000 in a savings account, earning 1% interest, and another who invests the same amount in a diversified portfolio, averaging 7% returns. After 10 years, the saver has around $10,500, while the investor has grown their wealth to approximately $19,600. This stark contrast highlights the power of investing over merely saving. Finally, embrace the idea that every financial decision you make today can compound into something much larger tomorrow. Imagine looking back 5 or 10 years from now and realizing that the small changes you made in your mindset led to significant financial growth. This journey is not just about the numbers. It's about creating a life where you can pursue your passions and dreams without the burden of financial stress. Instead of viewing savings as an endpoint, see it as the foundation upon which you can build a flourishing financial future. In conclusion, transforming your mindset from saving to growing requires courage and a willingness to learn. By recognizing the potential of your savings, educating yourself, and taking calculated risks, you can cultivate a wealthier future. Your savings should serve as a launching pad for your financial aspirations, not a final destination. So as you move forward, consider how you can embrace this new way of thinking and take actionable steps towards creating the life you envision. The journey to financial growth is yours to navigate, and the possibilities are endless.